You have felt a pattern pressing at the inside of your bones, an order older than thought, older than language. This week we call that order the geometry of light. Not cold math in a textbook, but a living language that scaffolds how you breathe, how memory returns, how your body remembers to heal. Imagine the world as a lattice of light threads. Each thread hums at a frequency that answers to a shape. The triangle is tension and initiation. The circle is nourishment and return. The star matrix is opening and protection. These are not symbols. They are living instructions, encoded in the crystalline lattice of your cells, waiting for you to remember how to read them. You were not made separate from these shapes. You were woven from them. When you feel sudden clarity, when a memory arrives as a bloom of light behind your eyes, that is geometry speaking through you, a pattern aligning to ease friction in your nervous system. When anxiety tightens like a knot, it has broken a line in the lattice. The medicine is to reweave it with intentional form. Here is the simple truth that modern teachers rarely say: light carries grammar. We learn that grammar slowly, not by thinking harder, but by practicing shape. Breath becomes a pen. Breath draws the Merkabah, the double tetrahedron that stabilizes the body's biofield. A held pattern of attention becomes a new scaffold for how your cells resonate. Over time, the scaffold rewires habit, fear, and old loyalties to timelines that no longer serve you. Think of the Merkabah as a living geometry. Two interlocking tetrahedrons that spin like a wheel of permission around your spine. When activated gently, it acts as a translator between your nervous system and the subtle field, a way for your body to accept a new rhythm without signaling alarm. It is precise, quiet, and profoundly kind. A practical doorway. Do this now with me. Sit with spine long, shoulders soft. Close your eyes if that feels safe. Inhale for a count of 4, and on the exhale, imagine tracing a single bright triangle from your navel to your sternum to the center of your brow, then back to the navel. Do this 3 times, slow and reverent. With each triangle, feel the body's edges soften as the line fills with light. Now breathe in and imagine a circle expanding from the heart, small as a coin, then larger than the room, pulsing once on every breath. Let the circle be gentle. It is repair more than force. When you open your eyes, look for small reflections of geometry in the world. The way a leaf folds, the angle of a doorway, a shard of light on water. Name one aloud: triangle, circle, star. Naming anchors the pattern and invites the body to notice what the mind overlooks. This is not esoteric ornament. It is practical recalibration. The triangle steadies decision-making and sharpens yes from no. The circle soothes fragmented attention and repairs frayed edges. The star matrix invites a field of possibility, connecting discrete moments into a pattern that supports emergence rather than collapse. A note about modern science. Researchers who study cellular resonance and crystalline structures are only beginning to map how geometry affects coherence in living tissue. You don't need a lab to feel it. Your body will tell you when a shape helps. Start small and let embodied experience be the test. A safety note: When you call geometry into your system, strong memories or sensations can surface. Let them come like weather. Breathe through the sensation, trace the shape slowly, and if it becomes too intense, return to breath and to the small, steady circle at the heart. Anchor with touch. Place a hand on your belly or over your heart, and breathe until the edges feel safe. If material persists, seek a trusted container, a friend, guide, or therapist who can hold space while you integrate. If this message stirs something ancient in your soul, subscribe, because the next part of this series goes even deeper. There will be guided practices, a codex of image prompts that match each breathing shape, and an initiation offering when we reach our next milestone. The pattern prefers an audience. It completes through attention. How to practice across a day. Begin with micro line work. Before a meeting, trace one internal triangle to clear decision tension. Before sleep, draw a soft circle to invite repair. When you feel scattered, call the star matrix for a single breath of reorientation. Imagine 5 points of light knitting your attention into a coherent net. These are 2-minute medicines that compound. For the nervous system, repetition matters more than intensity. Commit to 2 minutes each morning for 7 days and observe. Boundaries that used to leak will hold more cleanly. Impulsive reactivity will soften. Choice returns to a quieter center. Keep a small journal. After each practice, write a single line. What shifted in the body, in mood, or in memory? This log becomes evidence, the slow map of your remaking. Tonight, experiment with seeing relationships as geometry. Which relationships feel triangular, initiating, testing, catalytic? Which feel circular, nourishing, steady, returning? Which are star fields, expansive, mysterious, risky? This inquiry makes the invisible visible and helps you make different choices about time, energy, and yes, you are not learning a new technique. You are remembering a language you already spoke in dream and cell. The geometry of light is the grammar of your recovery and the compass for your remaking. Treat it with reverence, and it will return reverence tenfold. Close with 3 slow breaths. On the last exhale, whisper to yourself, I remember the lines. Keep this whisper like a talisman. Over the next 3 days, practice the triangle and the circle for 2 minutes each morning. Report back, tell me what shifted. The smallest pattern applied faithfully becomes a revolution. You are being rebuilt from the inside. The lines are kind. Follow them.